Guys, one of my best friends is a really big Game of Thrones fan, and she sent me a picture of Rhaegal the dragon, and I wanted to recreate the look. And here it is. If you like what you see, then just keep on watching.
So I'm going for a really defined, fierce, and dramatic look because dragons are really fierce, right? So I'm going to be lining the top and bottom of my eyebrows and then filling them in. The consistency of this is really creamy, so that I'm going to use the powder to set it in place and it'll keep it from budging. So if you didn't know, the trick to really make your eyebrows defined is applying concealer to the bottom and the top of your eyebrows, then just blend it out. It makes it look really sharp, and that's how people get those eyebrows on point. We're going to be using really bright and bold colors today, so you really want to make sure you prime those eyelids because it will make those colors appear more bold. With a fluffy brush and a bright yellow color, I'm going to be blending this right above my crease. The trick is to go from light to dark since it's a lot easier to darken a look than to lighten it. Make sure you blend it out really well if you want that gradient effect. Rhaegal also has this really pretty orange color going on, so I'm going to take this orange tone color and put it in my crease and blend it out within the yellow. If you're wondering, I'm using the Coastal Scents 88 palette. The trick to making colors pop is using some type of creamy white base, and I'm applying it to my lid and blending it out with a concealer brush and also with my fingers. I'm using NYX's Jumbo Pencil and Milk, and it's definitely a must-have if you really want to create bold looks. Using the darkest green in my palette and a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to start applying this all over the white base. I'm going to start from my lash line and really work that color up to my crease. And the reason why I say start from the lash line is so that you get most of your pigmentation near the middle of your eyelids, and then it gradiently starts fading out into your crease. To make this look more fierce, you really want that cat eye look. So I'm going to pick up the same color and using a dome-shaped eyeshadow brush this time, I'm going to wing it out and drag the color right underneath my lower lash line. So I'm going to be using a shimmery brown copper tone color and blending it in with the green on the outer V and even in the middle of my eyelids, because Rhaegal's not just this, really green dragon. He has this shiny, elegant, metallic reflection on him, and so applying this color will really give you that look. So with the same yellow color that I applied above my crease, I'm going to be using just the regular eyeshadow brush and applying it to the inner corner of my eyes. With another clean eyeshadow brush, I'm going to pick up a matte white color and apply it underneath my brow bone for a highlight. Now to really emphasize the bronze in Rhaegal, I'm going to use Milani Shadow Eyes in Brown Deluxe and apply it to my waterline to give it that pop. Bam! With your favorite liquid liner, start lining the top of your eyelid and create a really dramatic wing. The trick to making this look really fierce is to drag your eyeliner down towards your nose from your inner corner. So with a matte brown color, start contouring the sides of your cheeks and underneath your jawline, your temple, your forehead, and anywhere else you believe on your face that needs to be slimmed down a little bit, because Rhaegal is obviously not fat and he has a really defined, muscular looking head. With NYC Bronzer and Sunny, a color that's a little bit lighter and more natural looking compared to what I was using just before, I'm going to start contouring my nose from the start of my eyebrows. I'm going to drag that color straight down to the tip of my nose and start blending out the sides. If you want your nose to look a little bit taller, just add that matte white color down the bridge, and you can also use it as a highlight on the top of your cheekbones. So for blush, you really want to stay away from matte pinks and use a more bronze tone shimmery color. With a wet foundation sponge, you want to pick up that yellow color that we used earlier and start blending it into the top of where you want your scales to start. And underneath that yellow, you want to pick up whatever orange color that you used on your eyeshadow and start blending it beneath it. If you want the colors to be a little bit more pigmented, you can use a brush instead of a sponge and start picking up that color and just blend it away. So since green is the more prominent color on Rhaegal, I'm going to be using a bigger eyeshadow brush to blend it away. So I'm pretty much going to go up each color of the green row in my palette and start just mixing the colors together. You can get creative, and it doesn't really matter where you put it because it's all supposed to blend out. So I want my scales to be on the side of my face and a little bit on my forehead and on my cheeks, so that's why I'm applying this color here. But you can really apply it anywhere you want your scales to be, and do the same thing. Just pick up the colors from dark to light and just blend it out. Once you reach your lightest color, which is yellow in our case, you want to start dabbing it instead of blending it away so you create more spots and that reptile-like texture. I'm going to be using a brown gel liner and angled eyeliner brush to draw on the scales, but you can use a pencil if you wish, but you really want to avoid liquid so it's not too harsh and fake looking. And you can be random with this, just draw it all over the place if you want, or just make it creative and do what you like. If you still find it a little too harsh, you can just dab over it with a little bit of green or yellow eyeshadow. To top it off, I'm going to curl my lashes, apply falsies, and use a nude lip color so that I don't overpower my eyeshadow. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy!